T-Man 978 Chill Review.
Howdy folks, one of the mats, I'm not sure which mat it was, sent me the link to, I believe it was Parts Former, sent me a link to Nonnef Productions. They have these Minibot guns available. It's a set of 8 of them, and it's about $10. So they have various different guns that are supposed to go with different characters. None of the two guns are the same. They're made out of a good plastic. I was thinking they were going to be made out of like that 3D modeling plastic that looks like cotton candy. Now this gun, I know these guns are probably supposed to go to specific characters. This one makes me think it's probably supposed to go to Huffer, because it looks like Optimus Prime's gun. And this one is more than likely Outback, so I could sit on the top of his little trailer in truck mode, because he had a gun like this. Now they do have not just gray, but they have black. I'm more than likely going to order a set of black ones. I'm having a hard time deciding on which one should go with which character. Like, one of these little smaller guns definitely has to be Bumblebee. But, yeah, none of them exactly look like a Bumblebee gun. But I didn't just get these. Here is their website and their like communication. So if you go here, you'll see what they have to offer. Here is their logo, so you'll know you're in the right place. Besides these guns, I got some replacement hands for good old Minewipe right here. I thought because reading is fundamental, and I forgot about that when I was doing the order. I ordered these hands that rotate, that give some rotating wrist. So you have to, his original hands were one solid piece. This joint down here was one solid piece, and the hand was connected to that. But this, you get this wrist part that you have to pop in there, which is difficult. It's actually difficult to get the original hands out. Then you have to shove the hands into the hole. It's like a little peg right there, and it's kind of difficult getting that hand in there the first time. But you put them in there, and it's basically permanent. What they also had available was ankle pivot. I think I complained about that because of the way his legs are. And something else I complained about in his review is how this connects. It looks weird. They have another connector in there that gives it a better placement on the side of his arm. So I like these wrist swivel. I just wish I would have got everything, but that was my own fault. And now the review is over, but if you want to stick around, I like these. That's my review. Buy them. I recommend them. Highly good quality plastic. I like it. There was some assembly and taking stuff off the sprue as far as Minewipe, but you can do it. But let's see. I think this is probably the more small gun. So what I'm going to be doing now is, oh yeah, this has this little piece right there. I was thinking maybe that's supposed to go in the beachcomber and vehicle mode. It doesn't. It is not thick enough. But I'm just going to be posing this. People said they want to see me pose Transformers. And now these Legends class figures are not the most posable, but I believe, oh yeah, he does have a stand for it. So Bumblebee is kind of gonna be my centerpiece. I wish he didn't have these awkward feet. I mean, I appreciated them giving us a new smaller Bumblebee to go with the other Legends class figures, but yeah, they could have did a better job. But I did a review on him. There's no need me keep talking about it. Next up, one of my favorite guys, Wind Charger. Let's see, which gun do I want to give Wind Charger? I'm gonna give him this more, I don't know, this gun right here. Now, if these guys had like rotating wrists themselves and ankle pivot, like Wind Charger doesn't even have any feet, he'd be probably more interesting in the pose. But with sometimes you just got to go with what you're working with, and this is what he's capable of. He does have a good amount of articulation for a Legends class type dude, so there you go. He's not the most poseable, but he's decent. Let's see this chick. I'm gonna give her this gun. Yeah, this gun. It looks more like a tool, a welding type tool, which is also freaking huffer. So there you are. Now she is freaking highly articulated, or more articulated than some of these other Legends class figures. Only thing she's missing is freaking a waist joint, but I think all of these are. Come on, you. You know what the inspiration of doing this on camera? I was posing those Star Wars figures for my Chewbacca review, and I didn't realize I had the camera running. And I want to give Beachcomber a small gun as well. Does he have one that will fit better? Because this is bumping right there. Yeah. Gonna attempt to get everybody a different pose and not be in front of people. But I have 8 guns, so we'll see. I might have to move this back some, but we'll see at the end. Now this dude, this hand was okay, but when I shoved the gun into this left hand, it gave him a nice old stress mark. So it's like he's designed not to have 5mm port guns, but he has 5mm ports in his hand. I mean, as you know, this thing just tabs into here in his forearm, but since he's gonna be armed up, I'm gonna keep that on his belly. And let's give him some weird gun like this. Maybe it shoots bubbles, or highly concentrated bubbles. And since this hand is already stressed out, I'm gonna continue using this hand. Hey, get your fat belly back on there. Most of these guys can't even bring their arms in front of their bodies. That's the best he can do. I wish he had ankle pivot. Let's put him in the back since he's so big. Now let's bring Braun in here. He has the privilege of being able to put a gun on his forearm like Megatron, and that looks like Megatron's gun. Maybe he's protecting himself while shooting. I was gonna do roll burn, but I don't like roll burn that much. I'm kind of questioning why I even bought roll burn. I'm gonna give him the bigger gun. I don't know why they didn't retool Bumblebee into Cliff Jumper. He has like this butterfly type joint due to his transformation, so that lets him do these type of poses. If he had wrist rotation, I could get the arms even less awkward, but I can't, so I have to do what I can work with. I'm gonna put him over here to break up the red or not have two red guys. And let's end things with tailgate. It's hard for me to decide on who should be left-handed. I'm right-handed, so I usually make everybody right-handed, but in a case like this where I'm making a big group picture, I try to make sure I spread things like that out. But here you go. I want him to be shooting out, but I don't want Charger's face to be covered. But here you go with this. I think that's cool. Maybe they could be fighting this dude. I put a picture on Instagram. I took a bunch of pictures of these dudes, like outside. It was kind of dreary. I kind of wish it was raining while I took the picture, because that might have made it come out better. But no, I'm not gonna have them fighting. But this pretty much, more than likely, is gonna be my thumbnail. So there you go. That's how you see me make a thumbnail. Anyway, hope you all enjoyed this. Until next time, T-Man978 out of here. Thank you for watching. Join the Syndicate Toy Hunters Facebook group. Link in the description. Click the videos. Click the fucking videos, baby. Click the videos. You should really click these videos. Click the videos. Click those fucking videos, baby. Click the videos. You really should click those videos. Click that shit. Go ahead and click that shit. If you did, you would like it. Really click that shit. Now I'm freaking gone.